I hope that works. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 24-hour live stream for Mandela Effect. Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, it's not Vietnam. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Hey Q, how's it going? Good morning. How you doing this morning? Is Charles in? It's evening where you are? That's good. What time is it there, Q? Oh. It's 6:44 p.m. Where are you located? 6:44 p.m. That would be, where would that be? Must be on the other side of the world somewhere. Can you hear the TV? Is it too loud or? So, I guess it's not letting me say it somehow. Oh, okay. I can't hear the TV. Okay, good. Um, Palu. Palu. Okay. Um, so, what I was going to talk about as far as Mandela. Palu. Palu. I know we all remember 9/11, but I don't remember. Oh, it's Australia. You're over there. Okay. I don't remember a 9/11. I don't remember the. I remember the Twin Towers coming down and Building 7 coming down right around 5:30 or so. And then the rest of the buildings around there, I don't remember them coming down at all. I mean, they may have had a little damage, but they didn't come down at all. And now in this reality, they're that whole complex was destroyed, I guess. So that's kind of weird that the whole complex was destroyed. Hey, Clary, and I think now in this reality, they're saying that the United States has been under attack 3 times, and or four, and I only remember 2 times: Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Yeah, right. The Twin Towers were struck by planes. and they came down. And then Building 7, which was a pretty big building, came down later on that night, that evening, around 5 something, that had some small fires in it. And the owner of the building was on a news cast later on that night saying that he gave the all go to pull it, which means in demolition terms, you know, demolition, pull, destroy the building in demolition. And there's no way that you can demolition a building and get it all ready for demolition from 9 o'clock. Even if you started at 9 o'clock in the morning and went till 6 o'clock at night when the building finally came down, there's no way you can do that in that short of time. There's no way. And Building 7 went on YouTube. If you watch it come down, it came down in its own footprint, just like the Twin Towers came down. And in this reality, I don't remember, or in my other reality, none of the other buildings were destroyed. Them were the only 3 buildings that came down. Now, in this reality, they all came down. I don't know how the heck they all came down. um, the I was a big history buff back in high school, and the JFK was the biggest. The JFK assassination was the biggest thing for me. Um, that was my first Mandela Effect. My first big Mandela Effect, I should say. When that when that came out, yeah. When the JFK Mandela Effect came out, that was like big time for me. Because when I seen the film to that, I'm like, where in the hell did this film come from? Because back in high school, we only had a black and white film, and there was only maybe 3 angles at the most by one person. Same film, only one person. And now there's so many angles from so many different people who shot film that day. Where did all this film come from? And it's in color now. I mean, that's easy to figure out because a lot of the old movies they're putting in color now. But um, as far as where all these different angles uh, come from now is like where where is all this coming from now? It's kind of crazy. So Q, do you? I suppose you watch a lot of Bluebeard then, huh? Because he seems to be on a lot um, around this time. Are you still there, Q? Oh, you are not often, huh? Yeah, he's usually on about this time. He was on for quite a bit last night. What could I talk about? To talk about the Mandela Effect. I usually stay up until it's me for me to go to sleep. Yeah. What time do you usually hit? Do you live by yourself or? You want me to talk about something that happened to me about the Mandela Effect? Oh, okay. You live with a couple of family? Yeah, I think so too. Mhm. Well, what happened with me, um, I've been awake to the government um, being terrorizing us for since 2008. You know how, to 9/11 and all that stuff. I've been awake to all that stuff since 2008. Um, Chemtrails and all that stuff. And in 2016, in December, um, early December of 2016, I got rushed into the emergency room at night, and I had hi Jen's Gems. I got rushed into the emergency room, and I I was in full kidney failure, and it took them a while to figure it out. Um, but once they figured it out, they rushed me to another hospital in the area about 30 miles away, and they put a tube down my throat and put me in a coma or induced coma, and put like um, cords in my neck for the dialysis machine. I had two cords in my neck, and I also had the IV coming out of my neck because they couldn't get any blood out of my arms. They couldn't get the IV. Um, they couldn't get any blood out of me. They couldn't get a vein open, so they had to go through my main vein in my jugular. They had to put the main IV in there. So I had all this crap coming out of my neck, and I was in a coma for 3 days, and I came out of the coma, and I was I was I was I think 2 days after I came out of the coma, I was walked out of the hospital, and I healed pretty fast, and that's when the Mandela effect started coming at me pretty big. It was like um, that's when I found out that I was on Orion, and I was like, wow, how the heck did I get on Orion? Orion's arm or whatever. And I'm like, I was like a little freaked out. I mean, I thought I died. And I still, that's the only thing that I sometimes go back to. I still go back to that sometimes because it just doesn't seem. I relive that hospital night almost every day. I found out about the Orion Spur from being on YouTube. You know, I'm always searching YouTube before I even went into the hospital. I was, who is Robert? I don't know. My last name's Roberts, but my I go on YouTube all the time. So get I damn it. So when I got out of the hospital, I had to learn how to use my phone again. I didn't know how to use my phone, so I had to relearn how to use my phone and stuff. And when I could get back on YouTube, I was, I don't know who I found, Scott or somebody, and when he mentioned that we are on Orion's, maybe that's why I miswrote your name. Sorry. Oh, that's not a problem. Yeah, my last name's Roberts. Um, but I think I ran into Scott and MA on YouTube, and when they said that we are on Orion's um, spur or arm or whatever, I'm thinking, what are they talking about? And so I had to go research it myself, and sure enough, we are. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It's so weird how, I don't know. I'm so I'm still so baffled. And I thought, well, you know what? This was early on. I thought, what if our teachers lied to us, and said maybe we're on we live on Sagittarius, and really we lived in Orion. But that's when tons of things were going through your mind on what could be happening. And then sometimes I think, is this like the middle, like um I had to relearn. Hello, Kathy. Things after my so. Wow, 2007 brain injury. What happened? Hi, Corey. But yeah, when I got out of the coma and had to relearn how to use a cell phone, I was pretty worried. It's like my brain had a robot and I had to. Yeah, and then I had trouble because uh oh wow. Ouch. Hey, Unimax. Um, and then when I got out of the coma and I had uh, I had a code on my phone, and that nurse, she was so patient. Thank God, I mean, I had to try to figure out my code to my phone, and it was bad enough to try to once I got on there to try to relearn how to use the phone, to try to remember the code of the phone, and then I don't know what popped in my head, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's my phone number. So I'm like, just put my phone number in there, and thank God that's what it was. But once I got the phone open, the nurse helped me, navigate my phone and help me call some family members. But I couldn't imagine getting hit with a lamp and a crowbar to the head. Wow. Yeah. Yep, I agree.
I think that you have to go into your position confident and be knowledgeable. And probably the biggest.
So does anybody else have anything that they want to talk about? Anything going on with anybody? Hi, Unimax. Matrix. Sorry. I don't know. I stopped for quite a while telling people about the Matrix because they aren't listening. And like I said, early on, I'm sick of people calling me crazy and shit. I really don't remember. I thought it was much later. Color TV, the first. Oh, in this reality, I was gonna say the first. And we didn't have color TV on Sagittarius until towards the late '60s, early '70s. I read somewhere that in this reality, Their first black and white TV came out in 1929. Their first black and white TV in this reality. In 1929, they had their first black and white TV. I think that's what it said. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. Yeah, that movie Pleasantville. Yeah, that's. Yeah, but even the poor families, you know, um, if you figure the first black and white didn't come out until 29, and they're saying 50, that's 30, 40, that's 20 years after they came out. You're saying the poor family finally was able to buy a black and white TV? Uh, I don't. I don't think so. I think they would be able to buy a TV, within 5 or 10 years. I think they'd be able to buy a TV. You think color came out in 70s or 73 on Sagittarius? I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was the late 60s that color came out in Sagittarius. I have no idea what the. My family got it in the 70s. Back to the Future, the first episode, they show black and white TV. I mean, the movie. Yeah, there was 55 on in Back to the Future. They travel back to 1955. That's my favorite. My favorite movie. Back to the Future. It's one of my favorite movies. I haven't been to sleep yet either. I don't even feel tired, to tell you the truth. Yeah. And she was putting the moves on her son. Oh, Jen, are you leaving? Bye, Jen. Night, night. Sleep tight. Don't let them big bed bugs bite in this reality. Hmm. What's the video about, Corey? Is it a striptease video? Nope. Nothing in particular. Just Mandela Effects. Just wanted to do live video, but not many people were on. Oh, you did a live video? Crap. I missed it. I'll have to check it out. Do my eyes look hexagon or anything? I don't know how to get my eyes to look straight ahead. Look at the screen. Are they looking straight ahead? Like, uh, there's definitely something going on with your eyes, Patrick. Laugh aloud. I have the same problem. One eye has a mind of its own. Sent and notice, but when I. Do I have that circle around that black thing around my eyes that they were talking, that Scott or them they were talking about? I don't see it. So can you guys see it? I do have it. Huh. I can't see it. Now the limbo ring, we we didn't have that on Sagittarius? Is that what, or did we always have that? Really? Wow. Yeah. They both came out in the same decade. That's weird. Okay, Kathy. For the color, the black and white, and the color TV to come out in the same decade, that that's weird. I just messaged him. Just first. Hi, River.
Morning, you can reach Newsline 9. Thank you, Mimi. A mining ordinance moves forward in Maricopa County. It comes as a law making it easier to mine, takes effect in July. The zoning committee approved the ordinance yesterday afternoon. There are two key pieces here. A $15,000 deposit for each well that potentially could be impacted by mining, and the ability for the county to revisit any agreement with a mine company. Aquila Resources says it's interested
Corey,
in
did you change your
they want to make sure everyone is on board.
you changed your
Any mine that we propose
picture thing, didn't you?
mine again in the future. So we know that everything is on the line when we start mining. We need to be protective of the environment and of the community that we're in. The ordinance now heads to the full board for approval. It could be taken up next week, as soon as next week. City leaders deny funding
That's
to
why.
shelter.
Oh, it's hard to tell in that little bitty window, but that looks like ET, right?
Toddler. Before the
ET
temporary
with the bat.
shelter closed its doors, 14 families lived there. New management recently asked the city for funding to help open it back up.
There's a lot of worthy agencies in our area that do great things with seniors, young people, individuals with disabilities.
Yeah, it's got ET in the basket
Expected to do
and him on the bike.
rationale for
Um,
funding at this point.
The city administrator says the center assists families in Marshfield who are homeless or victims of domestic violence. President Trump delivered
yeah, technology does seem a little bit more advanced
bar off the entire
here.
topic of infrastructure. The president said U.S. troops will be leaving Syria very soon. An announcement that seemed to
I know it seems like
officials in his administration.
it's moving a lot faster, the technology.
Good morning. The statement seemed to catch the Pentagon and the State Department by surprise, and it even seemed to go against the president's own policy of not foreshadowing military movements. President Trump making a promise of a troop withdrawal.
Seems like it's going a hell of a lot faster.
Very soon. Let the other people take care of it now. Very soon. Very soon.
The surprise statement came during a speech on
It's
infrastructure
like you just buy like a game console,
myself. I don't know
and within a year or two they got a new one out,
but
or iPhone, or
this administration looks to
I think they got a new iPhone out every year.
possible imminent withdrawal of 2,000 U.S. forces from
Time is definitely going faster here. Definitely going a lot faster.
daily.
Time may seem like it's going a few
Must never know our place.
seconds faster or whatever, but it sure in hell feels like it's going a lot faster than a few seconds, because my weeks and months are just flying by.
It is our intention to continue to focus on the aspects of ISIS that still need to be addressed. In January, then Secretary of State Rex Tillerson explained that staying in Syria means stopping an ISIS reemergence.
Yeah,
Make the same mistakes that were made in 2000.
I agree.
When a premature departure from Iraq allowed Al Qaeda in Iraq to survive and eventually morph into ISIS.
As a candidate, the president often echoed a similar sentiment. The U.S.-led coalition has made significant strides against ISIS, but the group hasn't been destroyed, and the battlefield more complicated.
Oh,
Syrians, Kurd-Iranians, and Russians as a series
let me think.
continues to ravage the country.
I gotta think here. I was talking to my daughter the other day. She's 14, and
60 U.S. diplomats will be kicked out, and the
I'm trying to think. Something came up,
earlier in the week, Washington
and I asked her
diplomats in response to the poisoning of
if they were talking about it in school yet.
Russia denies responsibility.
Trying to think what subject it was.
The city's bomber, a domestic terrorist.
Oh man.
Brian Manley previously shied away from giving Mark Condit the label.
And as soon as it came out of her mouth, I'm like, it's a Mandela Effect. They're teaching the kids.
Manley made the distinction.
And the level of terror that was created,
They're rewriting history, and I got so pissed. I got pissed.
I am now believing
It's gonna take some time
terrorists.
to remember this.
Condit ended up killing himself with a
I will remember it. I'm gonna.
gunman who admitted to shooting and
If I don't get it
people at a Florida
to you before I end this
Nicholas Cruz
stream, when I think of it, I will write it down. But I've got to tell you this. This is
typed others'
crazy. And I can't believe I forgot it. I know it was like a couple days ago that I talked to her, but this it's crazy. I mean, I can't believe that I can't believe that they're actually rewriting history and teaching these kids already. You usually they wait until generations have passed away where you're not where my where you're not going to sit there and tell your dad, "Hey, we're learning about this," and it's like, "Oh, uh it has to do with the Empire State Building being hit by a plane, or it was attacked." And I asked her about that. I said, are you guys being taught that in anything about that in school?" And she said, "Yeah, we were taught that this year." And she said that in the books that it that they have it as a conspiracy, that it might be a conspiracy. And I'm like, no, it never happened. It's not even conspiracy. It never happened. I said it's a Mandela effect. And I'm thinking, should I even be telling my daughter this? You know, and she kind of quieted down, and I'm like, I don't even know if I should be telling my daughter this.
Yeah, that's right. And we're talking about some snow coming our way this weekend. Yeah, let's take a look here at some snow that could already arrive by later this afternoon. It's moving through Minnesota.
Yeah, that's where I got mixed up. I wasn't thinking when I was talking to her. I know that it's a Mandela effect, but I'm thinking on the same lines that it's a Mandela effect for her too. I was thinking that way.
Roadway. It's actually pretty nice out there this morning. It's a little chilly for this time of year, but at least it is dry. 20 in Antigo, 19 in Medford, 24 right now in Wisconsin Rapids.
I don't know how do you guys feel about your fourth. Should I be talking to my 14-year-old daughter about this stuff? If I mean sometimes she, you know, like the Star Wars movie, she definitely agrees with me that she thought it was. She thought it was. Yeah, it's very difficult because she she's being taught one thing. I'm telling her it's a Mandela effect. Am I screwing her history? Whose history is it? Hers? It's not mine. But should I let it be hers? I don't think I would let it be hers either because it's not right. I don't think it's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the wrong history. Wow. Another thing I come in, right, right, River, was our history correct that we were taught? Who knows?
All right, thanks, Justin. Vietnam War veterans were honored at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wittenberg. Strong controversy accompanied U.S. deployment in Vietnam, and not all soldiers received a warm welcome when they came
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm
Mandela
afraid
Effect
of,
was so real.
Kathy,
Two veterans in
is,
Wisconsin. His Anna's Brown Hollis has our
you
story.
know, it was all fun and games when we were talking about a movie.
This is a day that
But the more I talk about it and her mom calling me
to commemorate
um,
that the last of the U.S. troops left Vietnam.
that I'm losing, her mom basically telling me that I'm losing my mind,
1967.
um,
3rd, 1972 through March 29th, 1973.
I think it might be getting to her that
Ho Chi people hold
I
our
am losing my mind.
A light-hearted backdrop with a serious underlying message. Because these soldiers' original return
It was really a traumatic event for me.
wasn't full of military honors.
Then as we walked through the tarmac, we got all kinds
I
of
don't know.
we got spit on, called baby killers, thrown beer cans,
I think that's got to be the hardest thing
at us.
is raising an older middle a teenage
But that
a t-
trauma had lasting impacts.
And so I went good 10 years of pretty much kind of not acknowledging my military service.
Something heartbreaking, but people
raising a teenager with the Mandela Effect.
I mean, you live here,
It's hard to know how to raise them.
protect themselves, so to speak. I went in when I was
1945, a plane hit the Empire State Building. It is time
time for their salute.
in this timeline.
We're grateful to be honored at the ceremony.
This never happened before.
getting now.
This is new. Before this is new.
In Whitford, Brianna Holland,
Right,
9. Nearly 170,000
right. It didn't happen in our timeline.
more than 1,200.
You have spoken about Mandela Effect. Cat is already out of the bag. No, I understand that.
Hour surgery. Plus,
They were unbelievable.
President Donald Trump tips his hat to a Hollywood supporter.
The fiance, she's stuck in Amsterdam. The betrayal. We scamming out of $200,000. The shocking twist. She's not in Amsterdam.
Right, exactly. It's actually in their history books.
9 at 5. Wake up, Wisconsin. Good morning.
Right, right, Q. It's history to them. And to me, I got pissed. I mean, I got pissed. And I probably shouldn't have. I'm like, why the hell are they teaching you this shit? And I probably shouldn't have went that way with it.
This is your last chance to save on America's best-selling SUV and our entire lineup. It's time for an upgrade.
I did, Corey, I did try to show her,
Bonus cash, get a low $219 per month lease on road.
I did try to show her, you guys, that you guys have the same, look, there's a lot of people that have the same memories as me.
50 million
And
fitness app user accounts were compromised. Passwords, emails, and usernames were affected. Under Armour says all users should change their passwords. Netflix has a dream job for binge watchers.
The official title is
please make time today.
aka Netflix librarian.
Cor-
Shows and movies and subscriptions to make sure they're kept.
Oh, Rain did a video? Okay.
Learn what that job pays.
I'll check that out.
Has battling with Cyborg.
Yeah, the iRobot actor
Um,
video to his YouTube channel of a date he had with Sophia the robot. And things got a bit awkward. I think we can be friends. Let's hang
yeah, I will definitely check Rain's video out.
on my friend's list now.
Okay.
Probably a design flaw.
Those are your neck bites.
But
Brought to you by Mr. Clean.
I just lost my train of thought.
Tired of wrestling with seemingly impossible cleaning tasks? Using wipes in the kitchen and sprays in the bathroom can be ineffective. Try Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Simply add water and use in your kitchen for burnt-on food, in your bathroom to remove soap scum, and on walls to remove scum.
No,
It erases
but I tried to explain it to her,
surface clean. Use Mr.
showing her our chats
helping you buy better.
and showing her that, you know, that there's a lot of us that are affected. She watched probably a couple minutes of it, and then she wanted to go back to what she was doing, you know, I could see she was like didn't really want to watch it, but um, I kind of pointed her, to look up Mandela Effect on YouTube and to my channel, if she ever wants to check it out, and you know, I don't know.
According to the Hollywood Reporter, Susie Hardy claims Seacrest engaged in several inappropriate acts with her. She says it all happened
It's all new territory.
2012, while
You know,
Seacrest's personal
it's
child
really all new territory to raise a kid with the Mandela Effect.
claims reckless allegations.
Well, a Hall of Fame quarterback is recovering after surgery
It's kind of like
and reconstruct his upper jaw.
you don't know how
Posted this photo on
to treat the teachers, or because
computer at
there's a couple things that came out that she's being taught that I just want to go rip their heads off.
12.
But
Coincidences, but
I'm got to remember I'm not in my reality, or I'm not in.
they were unbelievable. Over 18
I'm not in my old reality.
about us.
well, it appears President Donald Trump is a fan of Roseanne. He personally called Roseanne Barr to congratulate her on the relaunch of her self-titled TV series. Barr is a vocal Trump supporter, and so is her TV character, Roseanne Connor. Her fictional on-screen sister in the series is a Clinton supporter, and the disagreement creates tension within the show's blue-collar family. Seems like a dynamic that a lot of families
Yeah, that's pretty
in real
interesting.
life are working through.
Yeah, Roseanne, she's not always been, what her political beliefs are and things like that. So it seems kind of odd that, she's a vocal Trump supporter, now. But it'll be interesting to see how that
Plays
works out on the show.
Yeah.
They can make some good jokes about it. Tyra Banks knows how to work it, and now she's admitting to having some work done early on in her career. The supermodel said she had a nose job, overgrowing. The 44-year-old says women need to stop judging others for the choices they make in the name of beauty.
And she's always been beautiful, and
Yeah.
I'm sure she was
Well,
pre-nose job,
yes,
post-job.
I agree, though. I mean, if people want to get cosmetic surgery, don't pick them. I don't know what the big deal is.
This place is different. It looks like it does more inserts happening all the time
Actor posted a picture of TV host Kelly Ripa in a bathing suit
for the
calling her the
past.
sexy one. Then some of his followers suggested that
This
if
place
the
is different. It
47,
looks like
she shouldn't
it
be
does
wearing a
more
bikini. Themselves posted a
inserts
lengthy
happening.
response defending Ripa, saying she'll be wearing a bikini.
I cannot wait for
She
summer.
looks fantastic.
Who says that?
I don't know.
Kind of weird.
I hope at age 47 I look.
That's gotta
That
She does.
history.
publicist made that.
I was doing some research
Internet are vicious.
before I came on, but about the American Revolution,
Forecast looks
and
this morning, but
I'm gonna do a lot more research before tomorrow. I'm gonna go from 1776 all the way to
So in this commercial, we see two travelers at a comfort
um
around them, so people watching will be like, wow, maybe
to the second, or no, all the way to Vietnam, and see if any of that history has changed. Because I was a real history buff through high school and everything. So I'm starting to research all that and see if any of it's changed at all.
home get more use than your garage door. When it comes to installing and maintaining that door, better call Badgerland Overhead Doors. We work to make sure you're getting the right door to fit your needs and offer the latest in door opener technology from LiftMaster. Whether it's a new installation or your current door has a broken spring, busted cable, or it's damaged, better call Badgerland.
My skies are looking normal as of late. Started Really?
Bad Boy Mowers is passionate about America's outdoors. We call it Bad Boy Country. So what's your Bad Boy Country look like?
Sorry.
Take a shot of your Bad Boy Country.
Sun is looking more yellow, moon more from.
Hey, hunt me easier.
Sky stars are closer. We used to see little stars. I believe we will go back there, but I don't. So, so Corey and River, you both agree that the sun is looking more yellow.
This is so exciting.
You guys are agreeing to this?
Oh, love it. What's this for? For your cash. Oh, I just use my.
I haven't seen the sun in a while.
Oh, what about your credit card?
That's about 2 days.
Phone too. Look, I can even take out cash or send money. It is incredible. I'll just take it back. Sorry. Oh, no, after you. Why?
The heart's moving back over to where it was.
That's the BMO Effect. BMO Harris Bank.
I love your boots. Where did you get them? I got them at Shippy Shoes. Shippy Shoes? I thought you only went there if your feet hurt. Shippy Shoes has more than just
Yeah, last night the skies were clear as hell.
women's and men's shoes at great prices. Whether it's for work or for fun, casual to dress, Shippy's has them all. Plus, narrow to extra wide sizes. The care taken by Shippy's professional staff ensures the best fit and comfort. Wow. Highway Chinese, Stevens Point.
Let's get started. This is TV's must-watch show. This is American Idol. The journey continues Sunday and Monday on ABC. Your Storm Track 9 forecast.
Justin, how's the forecast looking? Well, not great.
No, you're not gonna like it, so cover your ears. Yeah.
I'm gonna take you guys upstairs.
Not too bad. Take a look here at our Skycam views looking out to the east with our Central St. Hospital Skycam. And it's going to be sunny to start out today. The temperature's a little bit chilly as you're heading outdoors. 17 in Rhinelander, 14 in Phillips, 19 in Stevens Point. Those temperatures probably reaching the low 40s by early afternoon, but some snow showers coming in. Maybe a few snow showers this afternoon in the northern half of the area. Late tonight into tomorrow, that's when we could see some heavier snow.
Has your health changed for you since shift pattern?
On Saturday, around central Wisconsin, Marathon County area, 4 to 6 inches in Lincoln County, and probably maybe even 6 inches of snowfall. So a significant
Yeah, no problem. I don't mind being up this early and talking.
on Sunday with some sunshine and still
Well, my health is. My shoulder is giving me a lot of problems since I dislocated, but it's getting better. I'm getting better since I stopped my opiates. This is like day 6.
Her father leaves for work early, and her mother.
Day 6 of no opiates.
Illness.
No oxycodones.
Over the years, Isabella's father has taught her to take care of herself. But there is one area that is difficult for most dads. Hair.
I originally just gave her a crew cut because I didn't know how to pay or
Yeah, thanks.
For a long time, it was a big brush, a ponytail.
I can definitely
But a few months ago,
uh
something happened. Better guess. Someone happened.
feel
Isabella's bus driver, Casey Dean. You treat them like their own kids, you know? One morning,
stopping dairy helps with
Isabella noticed Tracy
stopping dairy helps with
to ask if she would wear
stopping dairy helps with inflammation.
Tracy styles each girl's hair almost every
Are you kidding me?
7 years ago, I found out I had breast cancer. And to my head, she's gonna take care of my hormones.
Oh yeah, big time. Or psoriasis. Really? Yeah, I've got psoriasis. So
Hey, you look beautiful. What she's doing is making a difference in the life of a child. Isabella's done.
Tracy didn't have
okay, Kathy.
to help out. I was amazed.
And Isabella's teachers are noticing. And I just noticed her head was a little higher that morning and she had a little more of a step.
River, you got psoriasis also? Oops, it's gonna be dark for a little bit until I get up the stairs. They're trying to talk me into taking is it called Humira or something like that? Shots? I think it's called Humira. Sorry it got dark. Took that before. Take Stellar now. 21,000 a shot. So you get a shot, one shot every 3 months. So you take one shot every 3 months, and um, let me sit down here. Works. Damn it. Trying to find a comfortable spot. Works. I can move my hands. That's cool. Yeah, my hands are so swelled up and they hurt. I'm actually surprised yeah. Yeah. I know what that's like. Where do you live, River? Hey, get down. Mississippi. So you got your weather. You guys are mostly warm weather there, aren't you? The sun helps that. Yeah. I I I used to go to the tanning beds, and they used to work really good. The tanning beds used to work really good, um, but I can't afford to keep doing that anymore. Yeah, you're making me mad. Leave that dairy alone. It makes a big difference. Okay, so so no eggs either, huh? All dairy. Hmm. Milk and cheese. Eggs are okay. Oh, that's good. I like eggs. Bone broth. Yeah, I was thinking about trying bone. I heard good things about bone broth. Not bone broth, Alex Jones. No, we got a health food store down the street, and they sell like a bone broth, like a vanilla. They have like a vanilla, chocolate, different kinds of bone broth, and they sell it in packets. I think you can mix it with water or milk, but if you're staying away from dairy products, I'm not sure what else you can mix it with. Is Alex talking about this? I will stop then. Yeah, Alex Jones was talking about. I think they make their own bone broth or something. Yeah. Ooh, vanilla bone broth. I don't know. Never tried it. It was a mess to make. 24 hours ago, I fell on the ice and hurt myself. I'm getting better though. Wow. Yeah, that ice. He pushes a brand of bone broth, but I wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that, eh, Kathy? You didn't buy it, did you, Kathy? Hmm. Did you get. I'm just messing with you, Kathy. No, I do too. That, yeah, I'm just messing with you, Kathy. Last night I couldn't sleep because my. It's better. Okay, see you later, Kathy. Last night I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep because my collarbone just. I couldn't find any position to even lay on. Is Corey leaving too? Yeah, I fell out of the shower last week. I was all soapy, and I tried to catch the. Well, first I tried for the towel rack, and that didn't work. And then I tried for the sink, and then the last thing I hit was the toilet on the way down, and then the floor. And I dislocated my left collarbone, or my left shoulder. The last time I did that, the same shoulder, was in wrestling in high school. Same shoulder. So we'll see how long it takes to heal on this. Thanks, thanks. We'll see how long it takes to heal on this earth. It took um, it took quite a while. I'm talking months. Thanks, Unimatrix. Um, I'm guessing it took like a good 4 to 6 months to heal on Sagittarius. So we'll see how long it takes. I'm supposed to have it in a sling right now, but I I can't do anything with my arm in a sling. So I'd rather just keep it out and try to use it as much as possible. Work the kinks out of it. Am I detoxing? Yeah, kinda. I mean, I'm detoxing off of oxycodones, my 6 day, so I almost got a weekend. Why do I sound sick or something? Yeah, well, I haven't taken the oxycodone in 6 days now, so I'm pretty much done with it now. For the just right now for the pain, I'm taking ibuprofen and I put them icy hot. The more I move around, the more I move around, the more comfortable I am. And these sniffles, I can't get rid of them. I've even before I started detoxing off the oxycodone, I've had these sniffles for, oh man, I don't know, a long time. I've had them for a long time, and it's like being around somebody, you know, at the grocery store or something, and I'm like doing this. It's like, what are you on coke or what? Holy crap, you sniffle a lot. No, I've never done coke in my life. And I'm not sick as far as, you know, being sick. You know, as far as coming off of the oxycodone, that's about it. I mean, I don't have the flu or anything like that. I don't feel sick to my stomach. I just started eating. I just started really eating today or yesterday. Targin with is oxycodone. They put me on them because no nerve pain medications seem to work. I hate them, but not coke drug is good. Clarify. um, Corey, you have a lot of nerve pain medicate, or you have a lot of nerve pain somewhere that you're dealing with. I think that kept a lot of pain away. One day it made me feel weird, so couldn't been smoking anymore. The pain really brought me to my knees. Oh wow! I'm sorry to hear that, Corey. I have a friend that she has multiple sclerosis, and I see her every day, and she's in a lot of pain too. She's on like a pain medication. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry to hear that. But we're all wrecked up, aren't we? Yeah, I was I couldn't really I don't know. I think marijuana is good for people. I mean, there's so many health benefits to marijuana that I actually was thinking about starting. I don't really like it. I haven't smoked it really since high school. I've never inhaled. I've smoked marijuana, but I've never inhaled. No, but I haven't had it. Well, I've tried it since high school, but I never really liked it. But I was thinking about going back to it. But I couldn't do it before because my pain medicine had I was on a pain contract with the doctor, so I couldn't smoke any marijuana. Yeah, smoke. Yeah, that's about it. That's probably all that I would need it for is to get some sleep. You know, to settle me down, get some sleep, relax me. But the only part about it is it's not legal here, so that's that's a big part that would stop me from using it right now. So I'd have to travel somewhere that is legal, get a motel room for the night, couple nights, get high, get a couple nights sleep. Yeah. Get a couple nights sleep, get high, and then drive back to my state. Yeehaw! So how is everybody doing? Is it time to make some breakfast? Time to make some breakfast. Eggs, bacon, and ham. Eggs, bacon, and ham. And orange juice. And people aren't seeing, taking, trying different things. That's I used to put some kind of LSD when I was younger or something. Make me hungry. Going to awake first cup. Coffee does sound good. But I don't feel like making a pot of coffee. Or I should say, I don't feel like drinking a pot of coffee. I'm already wound up. It's messed up, River. They could kill people with that. Well, what are you talking about? I use a French press. 1 cup. Yeah, there you go. Kill people for what? Oh, for laced weed? Yeah. I would never mess with that because if you're doing it with somebody else and they die, you're probably going to jail. Hell no. No way. Damn, this chair. Is it an American thing to only use particulars? However you spell it, laugh out loud. Did somebody else go on yet? Did somebody else? Because I don't want to be. I don't want to step on somebody else's toes if they're taking up the 24-hour live stream. Is there somebody in our community that is on that's waiting for people to go in there, or no? I don't know the schedule either. That's why I don't know if there's anybody on right now because I don't mind being on for a while longer, but I would hate it if somebody was on right now and there's. Is she on? Well, somebody check and see if she's on and see if she's the one that's taking. Shall we all go over to Rain? Give her a visit? Okay. I'm going to check out. Okay, love you guys. I'm going to check out and later going to Rain's things. All right, guys. I'm going to go over to Rain's too. I'll see you guys over there. Love y'all.